Hello! We've got very loud Project Motor Racing. The audio, the music's quite loud. Let me just turn the music down. Hold on. Let me just do that. There we go. Oops, didn't do it. Good start. Well, there we go. Right, let's try that again. Hello and welcome. We got some early access to Project Motor Racing. New sim from Giants Software and Straightforward Games, who previously the devs from, I think it was GTR and Project Cars. Yeah. So, yeah, it's out next week on Tuesday, I believe, 25th. I've got early access for being a Giants partner, so thanks to Giants for sending me an early copy of the game. We're going to kick into have a look at the single player, I suppose, tonight, see what it's like. And probably do some of the multiplayer on Sunday, I guess, when I get used to it, because I've not really played it yet. I've had a little mess around to see it get some settings for the control, because we are playing on DualSense. So you can see that. So yeah, we are using the DualSense. This is a bit more sim than the likes of GT7, which I tend to play. So we'll have to see how we get on with the controller. It might be good, it might not. We will see how drivable it is. I'll take you through some of the menus, show you what's what, and get a few races in on the sim, and try the career and see how it is. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are new. All that malarkey. Hey buddy Snatcher, how's it going? We are good. Monster Pup is asleep at the moment. Hopefully stays that way and doesn't wander across, because he's not in his crate tonight. Not yet anyway. Right, so let's put the big screen on. There we go. So like I say, early access for this. We're on PS5, on the DualSense. We've got the multiplayer, which gives us... In the multiplayer, you've got ranked multiplayer, which you've got to do a race to qualify. There's custom lobbies. You've got social, which is just like some short races. So these are quite handy little races. So it just gives you 4 different races to try. As you can see, it's an Nürburgring, 8 laps, GT4. San Marino, another Nordschleife for 1. That was Nürburgring Sprint, that one. So that's Nordschleife for 3 laps. And 8 laps of the Canadian Tire circuit. It's kind of weird, actually, because some of the names aren't official names. So I'm guessing some of the tracks have got copyrighted names. But anyway, that's what the option in multiplayer. In single player, we've got a race weekend or career. Race weekend is just like a single race. You can pick a car and a track, and you can decide how much of whether you want to do like the full practice qualifying race or just the race or whatever. So you can do that in there. Career is what we're probably going to do most of tonight. Got some challenges as well, which are Endurance Hall. So we've got a bunch of endurance challenges. Hey, Tree Boy, how's it going? Or Robert, I would say. How's it going, Rob? So yeah, there's a bunch of endurance challenges. 50 laps, if that's your kind of thing. That's quite a lot of laps, isn't it? Like 40 laps at Bathurst. And then there's factory driver challenges. And these have all got leaderboards as well. So you can sort of compare your times against others. Sometimes it takes a while to fetch the stats for some of them. So I'll let that finish getting the stats. Yeah, not too bad, thanks Rob. So there's only been a couple of people play it, because obviously it's mainly sort of press and content creators who've got it. I think Press got it a couple of days ago. Downloadable content there isn't any yet, but there is mods. There's a mod hub. So there's vehicles, packages, liveries, and career events. People do stuff. So there is going to be mods available. Liveries are mods in this, so that's going to be a bit different to GT7 or Forza if you're used to those kind of things. Driver profile, I've just got basic info, just give you a nationality. You can set your suit colour and a couple of bits and bobs. And various results, histories, and stats, but I've not really done anything yet. And obviously the credits. So I'm going to try single player. Try the career. Set up a new career, so it's got 3 slots for career. Okay. So welcome to your career in Project Motor Racing. Start your motorsport journey by choosing one of 3 continents as your HQ. We'll make it the choice. Remember that while all the cars are immediately available, cost cars and entry fees will be affected by the location of your HQ. Event travel and repair costs will automatically be deducted after each race weekend, so keep an eye on your expenses. Be aware that aggressive driving or poor finishes won't sustain a professional team for very long. Fair enough. Sponsorships are the lifeblood of your team. Before each season, select the teams you feel give you the best chance of survival in this tough, unpredictable industry. Project Motor Racing is best enjoyed with the career experience option set to authentic. This locks the difficulty to 100 and disables race restarts. For those wanting to customize every element of their career experience, set the toggle option to classic. So there's there's a proper hardcore mode there where you can't restart. And if you crash, and you have to pay for the car. I might go for Classic to start with, to be honest. Because I'm not used to the game yet. So there's a fair chance I'm going to crash until I get used to the controls. So I will start this career on the regular one, and I'll start another career at some point on the hardcore. Let's grab some of this tea. Right, so team registration. Team name. I don't know. What should we call the team name? Oh, it's Jim's. Let's go for something totally unoriginal. Let's go for Jim's the Racing. Hey, Poison Monkey, how's it going? I did notice you'd played it. Driver name. Let's go for... There we go. Jim Stair, driver name. We will go for Europe for a location, seeing as I'm based in the UK. Legless Racing. Tony and Joy, how's it going? From Indonesia. Hope it's good in Indonesia. I've had a little play with the controller settings. So, confirm with square. Okay. Rolling billboard, I think. Rolling billboard, traditional sponsorship arrangement, paid a flat amount per race. Performance doesn't matter, rolling billboard, nothing more. Safer sponsorship model. I mean, we'll go for that, I guess. Competitive, slightly higher flat fee per race. That's right from the prestige of the car. You're only paid if you finish on the podium. So, yeah, maybe not. Model tailored for respectful drivers, flat fee per race. As long as you bring the car home with no damage. Eesh. Event fees, champion fees at start at dozen as well as race entry free. To compensate for them paying your entry fees up front, brand takes a pretty major cut, so they take the money back. Okay, so that's if you want to jump into something you can't. Ooh. Wow, there's lots of sponsorship models. There's loads of different sponsorship models to pick from. Let's go for rolling billboard, because it sounds like it's a bit more. Lasted half a race and spa before causing a pile off. Okay. We'll confirm that. Starting budget. Professional level. Journeyman driver. Start from the bottom of Project Motor Racing. I think we might do that, you know. Start from the bottom. Work the way up through each class of car. So we'll start at the bottom and we'll work our way up. Yeah, we'll go for that. But yeah, I like that there's different budgets. So if you want to go in and start racing at the top level, you can do. So I'm going to start at the bottom. Because then it might get some easy cars to drive. That's the main reason. Go with the easy cars. Difficulty. Right, so pick that. So career expense. Career determines whether you have the ability to restart a race and customize the AI difficulty. Authentic disables race return on. You know what? I don't know. I'm going to go for classic. jumping into Aston and GT3, yeah, that's going to be tricky. Race length, I'll do 1 times. I can do half race. I mean, I don't know how long the races are, so I'll keep the difficulty on 100 for now, and I will probably change it later, because I'm going to guess everyone's going to be really good, and I'm not. So we'll try that and see how difficult it is. Confirm. There we go. So I can buy a Mazda. So these are all the cars, and I can buy a Mazda. Yes, so I can buy a Mazda. Guess I'm buying a Mazda. Hey, AutoWorks, how's it going? Right, where's me Mazda? Scroll down. Look at the price of some of these cars. I've gone past it, haven't I? Shout when you see a Mazda. There we are, 82 grand. Right, and there's got different liveries in the game, so I can pick from different car liveries. I quite like that one. So there's a decent selection of liveries. Oh, that is kind of my colours, isn't it? The red, the blue, and the... I might have to go with that. Yeah, I might have to go with that one. Spending so much of the money. Hey Stuart, how's it going? Edward, how's it going? Right, so we've got a car. We've got a nice Mazda. I can manage a team. So we've got an event calendar. United Kingdom MX5 trophy. Championship entry fee is 10 grand. I've got 17, so that's alright. The US MX5 trophy south and the trophy north. I mean, we'll start with the UK MX5 trophy, I guess, seeing as I'm in the UK. Yes, so we've registered for that one. We've got Northampton, which is that Silverstone? I don't know. Derby. Where's Derby? I don't know. I can't remember what tracks are in this. Is it Donington? Derby? Not sure. We will have a look anyway. So that's them. We've got standings, and we're sat there, so it's all MX5s. The garage. I've got my Mazda. That's it. Manage the team. I've got sponsorship model. So okay, so and change everything there. That's great. That's fine. So we can change all them. Begin events, I guess. Let's switch to that one so we've got the controller on. Let me know if the sound and everything's alright. So this is Northampton Circuit. I'll drive around it and you might recognise what it looks like. So practice, I've got 10 minutes left of practice. So there's a few different views. So there's cockpit view, which I guess the purists will use. I'm not a purist, so I will not use it. Because it's a bit weird in the controller, because the way the wheel moves around. I'm not a fan, but, you know, depending on how you like it. I quite like this view at the moment, where you can see the bonnet. You've got a slightly closer bumper view. And you've got a chase view, which is obviously, if you like chase view, that's great. There's various, you can mess around with the FOVs and stuff, I believe. Settings. I know you can do it in cockpit view, which is weird, but I don't know if it lets you do it for the other ones. Because in cockpit setup, you can change the camera movement, the C position. You can change the HUD as well, so you can move the HUD around. All the elements of the HUD, you can put them wherever you want. Hey, Catch, how's it going? So yeah, there's quite a lot you can do with the HUD, but it only lets you do it in this cockpit view at the moment. So there's like loads of different things you can turn on or off. And then in the HUD layout, you can select all the items and you can move them around on the screen, so you can lay it out wherever you want. I don't know if you can make them bigger or smaller on the PC, but you can't on the console. I mean, that would be quite nice if you could move them around a bit. But it is what it is. So I will go back to bonnet cam. I had a little mess around with the controls.
Hammer down now.
It's Silverstone. Oh, don't know the track. It's definitely a lot different to GT7, put it that way. Okay, so that's a tight bend. Oops. It's very easy to get out of shape. So I'll get 10 minutes to practice anyway. Oh, I can go a lot quicker over that bend. So that's a second gear corner, I guess. I mean, I'll show you the controller settings so you can see what I've got them set to. It is quite tricky to drive. So I'd take that corner faster. Not quite that fast though. You've got to be really careful of the weight transfer, because you can feel the cars are quite weighty. Forget where it goes. I mean, at least I'm getting around the circuit and I haven't spun it out yet. I remember this from Forza, actually, this layout. I did that before, didn't I? Need to brake harder there.
5 minutes to the end.
So I'm not going to win the race. I mean, it's enough to learn for now. You can take that pretty flat. Okay, you can't take that flat. Again, we've not spun it yet. Just keeping an eye on the tyre temps. That's better. Oops. Still need to wear that corner out. Yeah, need to brake a bit harder for that corner. Oops. No. He just completely hit me. So we're currently 12th on the timing. So that's the corner I've got to be careful of. So I'm going to have to brake earlier for that one, I think, and just roll it through. So the cars will bounce. Right, so we've got a couple of minutes left in this. So I'll show you the setup I've got. So my controller bindings on. I've got accelerating brake on the triggers. Clutch I'm not using. Handbrake I've got on circle, but handbrake's not really on at the moment. Steer left and right, you know, kind of usual. I've put the camera switch on R1, same as GT7. It was on a different button. Look back I've put on triangle. That was on the right stick, which kind of felt a bit weird. You have to press the right stick in. To look back, it's just easier on triangle for me. I've got gear up and down the same as GT7, X and square. And then the digi-dash, you've got some various bits and bobs, which I've not really messed with yet. There are my settings for controller. The steering pad's dead zone is just the dead zone for your steering left and right. I didn't want to put it right on 0 because it's just to take any slight oscillations out of the middle. Steering pad saturation zone is like the max steer. So I'll hit max steering at 98% of the throw of the stick. I didn't do it to 100 just in case my stick doesn't do it all the way. Sensitivity, I've got it on 75 at the moment. 100, if you have it on set on 100, then it's like a 1-to-1 between how you move the stick and the steering. And if you do it less than 100, then it adds a bit of dampening to the steering just to smooth it out a bit. Which I thought on a pad, I'll go on 75 for now. I think it's on 60 by default. But I thought I'll put it on 75, see how we get on. If it feels a bit sluggish, then I might stick it up a bit. Steering pad lock scale. That is how far. Well, it's the maximum lock you can put on the wheels. So I can do 90%. Full throw of the stick is 90% of the steering lock. If you find you're spinning out all the time, you can set it a bit lower. So you can't, you restrict, a bit like GT7 does. It restricts how far you can turn the steering. So you can't turn it too far to induce understeer and stuff like that. But I've got it set on 90 to see how we go for now. And then the force feedback, you just set that on 100. And the only other thing, I've got the haptic strength set to 90. It's quite low, normally. So I've just got that set up. And the rest of it's just throttle and brake and dead zones, as you'd expect. Clutch and dead zones and things like that. So that's what we've got set up. I will go return to pit. And we will go on the next. That will move us through to qualifying. So that's showing us where it is to start with. So you get the options of leaving the weekend, viewing a replay, restart the session so you can do it again, or we can go on to the next session, which is what we'll do. So we've got qualifying. I've got 10 minutes to qualify. See what kind of time I can get. The car's a see-through on the pit lane.
Hammer down now.
Hey, must try. How's it going? Hello, right here. Yeah, let's crash the car to start with. Very cold tyres. That's what it is. I'm not used to that being such a thing. Need to warm the tyres up. The AI are not so bothered about hitting you. Right, try and get a decent lap in.
This lap is timed. Give it your best.
It drives better on a controller than a Seto Corsa does. Oh, that's a good start, wasn't it? GT7 Interior. It'll be interesting to see what the online racing's like. I think you need to brake at 100 and coast it in a bit more. Yeah, down to second. Like, got to be really careful on that. I don't know if it's possible to flip the car. Yeah, coming second gear through there doesn't do you any favours at all. It's very easy to unbalance the car. Okay, so that's no good. Too quick in there. try and get a decent lap together. I need to come out there in a second.
Final 5 minutes.
Messed that corner up. Still 12th. Nearly messed that one up. I'm finding it alright. It's just getting used to it. Still 12th. Heavy damage, awesome. Car feels alright though. Oh, it's that corner. Oh, thanks. It's not doing very well in the qualifying.
Remaining in the session.
Once you go over that corner, the back end just starts to go. I'm like 4 seconds a lap slower. So you can see on the tyre thing, it's showing the dirty tyres. Oh, got away with that.
Check your flag this lap. Session's over.
Yeah, it's being careful on the throttle there, I think. Right, I need some work on that one. I mean, it is the first race and it's on the full 100% difficulty, so... I mean, you could restart the weekend, but let's just go with it.
We can try and get some balance for the race, the long distance, but I really hope qualifying will go better for us.
Cheers. Getting dissed by the crew chief. Right. So, I mean, there's not much point me messing with the settings. I have no idea what I'm doing. So it does a little intro on each of the cars. It's got a load of rubber on the track. Because that's one thing, it does leave rubber on the track quite a lot. And it does affect you. But I can skip that.
Keep focused.
Not a bad start. It's what it looks like on these races anyway. That corner I'm struggling with quite a lot. Come back! Oh, just got away with a track limit penalty there.
You've got a track limit violation.
I'll behave. Oh yeah, the track limit penalties in this are proper harsh. So you can take that in fourth. You'll probably take it flat. Yeah, definitely need to do that faster. Yeah, second gear corner. I'm probably going to get lapped at this rate. I'll just drift it around that bend.
Race officials caught a track limit violation.
Four seconds. Some things never change. Yeah, you can do that pretty flat, I think. I need to accelerate out of there in a second. It's very easy to get into a bit of a tank slapper with this. Hey, switched on, how's it going? I'll see if I can actually get the hang of the circuit by the end of it. That looked better. Yeah, all good, thanks. Just getting used to this. I mean, it seems to drive okay. Yeah, first gear, not the way to go. Still need to work out that section. I wonder if that's better in third. I think on that, it's going to be a case of braking and roll the car through. Slight lift through there is all you need. Yeah, definitely something I need to learn on it. Because one of the races you have to do to get a rank for the multiplayer is to, I think it's a race in the MX-5s. Is that tight left right? Yeah, and show you different views. That's the bumper cam. Got external cockpit view.
Track limit violation. Officials noted it.
So that's the cockpit view anyway. That's what most people will be using. And I'm on bonnet view. That's better. He says. Yeah, I could imagine some of them are a bit iffy, cockpit view. Yes, it's a lot different. You can't get away with some of the stuff you can in GT7. Yeah. I'll brake a bit earlier for that. It's getting the acceleration out of that, and they're getting the turning right.
One to go.
Oh, it is across there. Hey, Thundercat, this is Project Motor Racing. You alright, Chunky? Yeah, I wouldn't know. That's such a tricky turn on the controller. It's getting the weight distribution right. It's so hard.
Check your flag, mate. It's over. Told you to be tough out there.
Just a bit. 100% difficulty. You'd have to be proper nailing it. I earned $4,000. Hey, Ice1, it is quite tricky, to be fair. So our entry fee is $2 grand, and we've got $9 grand left. So that's our next event. Derby. A race-ready car. To attend the next, repair the car. Okay, let's go to the garage. Do we need to see what we need to do? Is that all it says about the repairs? So it's got an garage. It's got an exclamation mark. So I'm going to select that. Repair $1. What have I done for $1? Anyone? Hey, Mateus. I mean, it's not too bad. There's a lot of playing around with the controls. I think there's more I can do. 60 times day and night at Derby in the MX-5. Nice. Appearance. So I can change the livery. So I can check the favourites. So if I call that a favourite, there we go. So that's my favourited livery for that. Even though it's not really, doesn't seem to have actually picked the same one. So if I go for that, toggle favourite. Yeah, okay. Few favourites. Oh, never mind. Cockpit. So you can mess around with the cockpit. Okay, fair enough. Repair it. Oh no, however am I going to afford that? Flies on the windscreen, yeah. Well, you get rubber on the windscreen, I guess. But yeah, maybe that's what it was. Right, let's see what circuit this is. This is the thing, it's loads of circuits in this I don't know. So that makes it interesting as well. Derby. Anyone recognise that one? Is that Donington? Donington, yeah, nice one. Oh, let's go and have a look, see what it looks like. Excuse me.
All clear.
Oh dear. That's happy, isn't it? This is OG. So it's very much breaking a straight line. No, there aren't. Oh my god, it's so tricky when that back end starts to go. No, it's all on authentic. Yeah, I've set it all on authentic. Oh. Smacked up the rear by that. Oh, okay. Got to get used to the feel of the cars before I start chucking them about. See if we can make it down here without killing the car. I'll warm the tyres up a bit. Oh, accidentally found a good way of getting around that corner. Okay, so you've got to brake up the hill for that one. Ouch. I don't think it has damage on in the practice session. He says. I mean, it's a bit scratched. A little bit. It's a little bit iffy. Buff out, yeah. Oh, it's the back end. As if you can get the slide going. It's trying to catch it on the other side. What's the biggest hurdle you've had to get over to drive the way you drive now? The biggest hurdle has been able to keep the car on the track. Oh, it's got the old stick to the wall physics, like Gran Turismo. I like the way it shows you a bit of brown on the wheels. Yeah, it's when the on this the back end, when it starts to go, it's very difficult to catch it. So I'm guessing the 100 meters for that. I mean, the graphics are okay. I guess they're not kind of Gran Turismo standards. Oh, that's a chicane, okay. Yeah, I mean, it feels pretty smooth. You do have to be really careful on the throttle. It's like I say, once the back end starts to go, you are kind of screwed. Oh, a bit hot into there. Yeah, as soon as the back end goes, it's very difficult to get it back. I had curry tonight. Oh, it doesn't like steering in the gravel. Is anything coming? Can't really tell. Still, a lot of practice needed. I do like a day at the beach, though. Yeah, you can probably take that corner a lot faster. A lot more third gears than you can expect. Right, come on.
One minute left in the session.
Oh, okay, so you can take that a lot faster. Ah, right. Cheers, Mav. So it's the 100 meter board for that, not the 50. It's trying to get the feel in the counter steering right, because you can feel a lot more through the you can feel more through the controller in Gran Turismo. you get a bit more feel of the tyre slip through the triggers. So it's tricky to spot some of that. But it's the power and the steering. It's a lot more.
This lap is the checkered flag. Session's over.
Well, difficult, I guess. But then it's more simulator than Gran Turismo. That looks like a brutal corner. Yeah, you can take that a lot faster. I mean, the grass looks quite nice. It actually looks like grass. I know I'm seeing an awful lot of it, but it actually looks okay. It looks better than the Gran Turismo grass. Right, so I need to brake at 100 and then coast it through there. So it is the 100 board for that then. Cheers, Rob. So yeah, it's a lot of things to get used to. It's getting used to the track. Getting used to the car, the handling. It's a tricky one. But it can only get easier. And like I say, the AI on 100% is possibly overdoing it slightly. Qualifying. I think we're going to come last. But let's see. It does have a racing line, but I kind of like figuring it out.
Clear of pit lane.
Oh, I've done it again. It's rescuing the car. That was better. Still not fast enough though. They're probably taking that third, aren't they? Coasting it round the corner. $100-meter board. Good start.
Full focus, full send.
Flying zone exploit detected. My car is wrecked. My wheels are slightly dodgy. I don't think they're both facing the right way. Yeah, the wheels are wrecked. Let's have a look. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but it feels terrible. I don't know where that car was going. Can I do anything about essentials? Can I change anything? That's all set up. Damage repair. So it must automatically repair it.
Timing's begun. This lap counts. Clear.
Right. I don't know if we've got enough time to get a lap in. I suppose we do have.
Minutes left in the session.
Third gear is definitely doable there. They go through that much faster. Back end went under braking. It's starting to come together though. See, that doesn't narrow it down. Axis. That could have been at any time. That's a bit better. Third gear maybe for that. Ah, it's that back end. Well, that doesn't help. Well, how much time have I got? I might get one lap in. It could just be what the Mazda's like. Wrong gear. At least when I start the race in the back, I'll be able to follow some of the other cars.
One minute remaining in the session.
Braked a bit too hard there. Oh, new GD wheel, very nice. I mean, that's better.
Session's done. Check and flag this lap.
Just lost a load of time through that corner. Third gear is probably better for that. A little bit slow through there. I can save that a little bit now anyway.
What it is. We'll have some traffic in front of us to start
Slightly
the race.
better lap. Slightly better lap. Purple middle sector, yeah. It's. I mean, I'm starting to gain where some of the track is, but it's tricky. Like I say, it's a circuit I've never driven before, so I'll tell you that. Some improvement, and we didn't come off for at least a lap. Right, we'll skip that. Got to remember I've got really cold tyres. I'm just going to chase these and hope I catch up a bit. That's such a tricky chicane. Oops.
Race officials noted a track limit violation.
It's very tricky to know when the back end's going on you. Ah, it's that. Your back end starts to swing round and then it just goes. It just snaps back the other way. Yes, it is the same devs that did Project Cars. Hey, I do have a handbrake. I've not tried it yet. To be honest, I never really played the Project Cars games, so I do not know. They only did one of them on console, I think. I know they did two. I only played one of them briefly.
Track limit violation detected by officials.
Track limit again. Flying zone exploit. Well, it is quite tricky to control the Mazda. It's just getting used to the, like I say, it's the oversteer. Well, I just need to probably feather the throttle a bit. Because then it feels, in Gran Turismo, it just snaps straight away. So you got to be kind of gentle on the steering. Might save it that time. Right, let's see if we can actually put a decent lap together. Okay, it needs a brake much later for that. It's definitely a circuit where you've got to absolutely put your foot down. I mean, this is a better lap. I totally thought I was going to smash into that then. That's such a weird corner. A bit wide. That's a shame. See if I can do this in fourth. No. Oh yeah, okay. That was in fifth though. Oh, it's like I can catch it as it comes round. And I can slide it. And then it's just getting it to catch the snap as it comes back. See if we can get a decent lap in. I'm thinking that's third gear, hill. need to set up earlier for that. $100-meter board for that. Keep getting purple middle sectors. Oh, that was better. Managed to catch it a bit then, the slide.
Leaders behind you, blue flag.
I'm gonna get lapped. Hey, Andy. I could probably just keep accelerating through that corner. That's possibly the best I've done that one.
Leaders are here, blue flag. Final lap, white flag. Keep the pace and finish strong.
I've actually beat my quali lap. Yeah, you can just power it around there. Oh, that corner.
Track limit violation confirmed by officials.
It's getting on the power too early. Thought I had it then. It was such a good lap. I still need to work on that one. Catching that. Surely that's counted.
Some tough racing out there today. Next time we come back here, we'll know the bar is set pretty high.
I hit 4,000 again. Same price. So our standings are, we're at the bottom with no points. No fastest laps and no poles. There's a big surprise. But we are earning money. 2,794 for the repair. Ouch.
And here comes Moss, well out in front with the leader. And Fangio is there too, followed by Italian Umberto Malioli in a Ferrari.
So I can afford more cars. I can buy more cars, but I need to catch them on. I mean, there's lots of settings. I've got all the assists turned off on this.
At the finish, just over 10 hours later, it's Moss who crosses the line to win in record time.
Career. So that was it. It's Jimster Racing. Event calendar.
And Malioli third, making Moss the first British driver
So there's
ever to
those
win this
two.
famous race.
So is it just the same events again? Standings 12 of 12. Championship complete. Okay. So I completed one championship. What's on the event calendar? So you can do it. You can run it again. You can try the US Trophy South, or I can try the US Trophy North. So it's 13,000 for that, 13,000 for that, or 10,000 to join into there. I can't afford to register. So how do I earn more money? Can I not do any more? Because I haven't got enough money to register. Or can I get more money? Interesting. It seems alright so far. I mean, it's quite tricky to... It's a bit different from Gran Turismo. It's tricky to drive the cars. Once you start getting get the feel of it, it feels quite nice to drive. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is on the PlayStation. So can I get a different thing? So I'm paid the same amount. Performance doesn't matter. It's bad on PC. Oh, okay. I mean... So it doesn't let me do any more races, does it? Because I can't begin an event. So I've got 8 grand. So yeah, I didn't earn enough to actually get anything. You can't actually do anything once there because you're stuck at that point. I don't think there's any way I can earn the money because I can't do any more championships. And I can't sell it. Because if I sell it, then I've got no car. So yeah, I'd have to... I think you'd have to delete the career and start again. Because I can't see what you'd do. If you come last in both events. Because I can't afford that either. So it'd be handy if you could just do a single event. You know, a cheaper event to race in. Unless I can change sponsorship model. To get flat P per race. Your championship at the start of the season as well as to compensate. Okay, so I can do that. So I can get the event fees covered. So if I go for that. So I get event fees covered. Did I just choose that? Yeah, entry fee. Did I not confirm that? No. Okay. Event fees covered. Confirm. So that's my sponsorship model. Confirm. Yeah, so that's fine. Next calendar. So event fees covered. Confirm.
16 to go, 16 laps to go. E-car coming.
Ah, I see.
E-car 1.
There you go. So that should be it. Confirmed. So if I do that, event fee is 0. There we go. Yeah, so there is a sponsorship model that will let me race for the next season.
Hold on, we're looking at it.
Oh, okay. I've watched a Gamer Muscle, and I know he was having loads of issues with the sound, and it was quite skippy and stuff. I would imagine they'll patch it pretty quick. So I could do the same races again. Well, seeing as it is 12:30, I'll probably call it a night there, and then try the next races next time. I might try some multiplayer on Sunday. So I'll be back on Sunday. I might give that a go. Get some more practice in with it and see what the multiplayer racing's like. But yes, I mean, once you get into the driving, it's okay. It doesn't look, you know, the graphics are okay. They're serviceable. The feel of the cars, you know, the feel of the driving is quite nice in this Mazda. It's just getting used to it. I don't know if there's much else I can do to assists, traction control. So I've got racing lines off. I've got authentic traction control and authentic ABS, and everything else is on. So the clutch is auto cuts on, auto blips on, trailing throttle is whatever that is. Downshift protection's on, manual transmission, auto pit limiter, and the pit box indicator is turned off. So that's the settings I've got. And that's when you just choose to start, that's the pro settings. So if I go onto the pro settings, that's what it gives you. My input. So is there anything I can do on there? Okay. If I scroll up here. So the sensitivity is okay, so it's smoothing out a bit. I'm getting most of the lock. I do want it to smoothen out less. Or more. Because it adds a bit of steering pad sensitivity, adds a bit of dampening to the steering to make it easier. And I can get 90% of full lock. Sometimes it feels like it's... Let's try that on 80, I think. I'll do that for next time. See what it's like. But yeah, that's our first look anyway. Project Motor Racing on PS5 with the controller. It's definitely drivable on this car. I don't know what the other cars will be like when we get up to like GT3s and stuff. But I'll have a little play around probably offline and see if I can complete some more of these races. I might have to stick the difficulty down, but we'll see. Or I might just need to get better. I think that's the way we need to go, is actually just get better at the circuit. And, you know, finish somewhere in the races. Because if I can improve the time just a bit, then I should be in the mix. And then once you're in the mix, you're right. I just need to stop spinning out. TV. It's like I'm tired. But anyway, thanks everyone for popping in. Let me know what you think of this down in the comments if you're seeing this later. If you tried it, again, let me know what you think. Thanks everyone for popping in. Thanks for the likes and subs. Am I streaming Monday night? I don't know, actually. It's usually it'll possibly be Tuesday, but I might stream some more of this. I'll be definitely doing Sunday night. I'll try the multiplayer. But Tuesday's the launch day, so I'll probably be streaming Tuesday, to be honest, because that's the day it comes out, and there might be more people doing the multiplayer. Because it'll just be the people who've got. It'll be just be partners at the moment for Giants game partners who'll be playing the multiplayer. And I need to. You have to do a qualifying race for the multiplayer, and it puts you in a rank. So yeah, I'd guess it'd be Sunday, Tuesday, unfortunately, for this week. Because I did some GT7 the other night, and obviously we'll see what the daily races are like next week, and we've got the Spec 3 out in a couple of weeks. It's week after next, isn't it? It's Spec 3, 4th of December. So we'll mix it up a bit. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing more of this, just to get the hang of it. It's nice to have a change and something different. And have to, the multiplayer might be terrible, or it might be good. We don't know. We'll have to see what it's like. I've not watched any other videos of the multiplayer, but who knows. But right, I'm going to go. Thanks again, everyone. I will catch you next time. Until then, bye for now.